إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
So I welcome you to this class. In previous class, we completed the lessons on Ahkam Meem Saakin, the rules of Meem As-Sakina. And we mentioned that Meem As-Sakina has three rules. Either you do idgham if there are two similar Meem, that is, if you have a Meem followed by a Meem with a sukun followed by a Meemun with a vowel, either fatha or kasra or dhamma, what you do is you merge. You do idgham of the Meem. The second rule is ikhfa al-shafawi. In a case whereby you have Meem Sakina followed by the letter ba, what you do is called ikhfa al-shafawi. The other one is idgham mithlain, or idgham mutamathilain, and then for ikhfa you call it shafawi. You do it when you have Meem, Meem with carrying a sukun followed by the letter ba. And apart from Meem and ba, any other letter Meem Sakina, what you do is called Izhar Shafawi.
Tajweed.
Those are the three rules we've seen so far. So it's going to be a practical class. We're going to be using two surahs. I'll recite the two surahs. Then you will try to find which of the three rules are involved. Is it idgham mutamathilain? That is, after the Meem, is there a Meem? Is it ikhfa al-shafawi? That is, after the Meem, is there a ba? Or is it izhar al-shafawi? After the Meem, the letter apart from and the ba. Inshallah, we're going to be looking at two simple surahs, or easy surahs.
Ustaz, what did you say the last one after ikhfa?
Izhar shafawi.
Okay, izhar shafawi.
Those particular names differentiate it from the izhar we did in ahkam nun sakina. If you've forgotten, there is also an izhar there, but this one is called izhar al-shafawi. Some books call the other izhar halqi. But if you just say izhar, then by default, it's referring to the izhar of nun sakina. So all you have is a idgham for nun sakina, and you have idgham for mim sakina. So in order to differentiate between the both of them, we say idgham mithlain or idgham mutamathilain. That is for mim sakina. I don't know if you understand that. And the same thing for ikhfa al-shafawi, to differentiate it from the ikhfa of nun sakina. Sorry. So now we're going to look at practical classes, practical examples. Is there any other question you want to ask before we begin the practical class? Does anybody have any question?
No, sir.
Okay. No, inshallah. So we'll be looking at Suratul Fil. Suratul Fil. That is Alam Tara Kaifa. And Suratul Quraysh. Because these are the two surahs where you can easily find. There are many other surahs, but you can find Ahkamul Meem Sakina here. So I will recite the two surahs. So I'll start with the first one. When we're done, we'll take the second one. After we've identified the the rules here, then maybe I would ask you to individually recite either the entire surah or verses from the surah, inshallah. Is that clear enough?
Naam.
Now, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول. Now, so I'm going to recite a verse, and you tell me which of the ahkamu Meem that you can identify there. ترميهم بحجارة ترميهم بحجارة. What rule is there? Is anybody still there? Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, ترميهم بحجارة. What rule is that?
ترميهم الإخفاء.
Al-Ikhfa. Yes, which of the Ikhfa? Ikhfa what?
Eh?
You know, if you say Ikhfa, it will be Ikhfa of Nun Sakina or Ikhfa of Mim Sakina. So which of the Ikhfa?
No, إخفاء الميم الساكنة.
Yes, Ikhfa of Sakina or Ikhfa al-Shafawi. If you just say Ikhfa al-Shafawi, you will get it. You understand?
No.
Now, that's correct. Because you have your Ba following your Mim. Now,
Meem.
the other one, yes. I hope every other person got that.
Naam, they are on mute. Sister Bashira, Sister Sharifa.
Okay, no problem. Now, the next one is وَأَرْسَلَ عَلَيْهِمْ طَيْرًا وَأَرْسَلَ عَلَيْهِمْ طَيْرًا عَلَيْهِمْ طَيْرًا. What rule is that?
عليهم طيرا. عليهم طيرا.
What letter are we dealing with?
We are dealing with Meem.
Yes, Mim. Then which letter is after it?
So it is Haru Shafawi.
Izhar al-Shafawi. MashaAllah. Barakallahu. That's quite wonderful. Yes.
No.
So each time I ask, what rule are we looking for? Your first instinct is to check. Is it a Mimu Sakina? Is it a Nunu Sakina? Or is it a Tanween? Once you identify where the Mimu Sakina or the Nunu Sakina or the Tanween is, then the next thing you do is to identify which letter comes immediately after the Nunu or Mimun or Tanween. The Nunu Sakina or Tanween. So once you identify the letter coming immediately after it, then you now begin to think, under which category does it fall under? Is it, if it is Mimu Sakina, is it Idgham Mutamathilain or Idgham Mithlain? Is it Ikhfa al-Shafawi or is it Idhar al-Shafawi? So in this case, what you have is Idhar al-Shafawi, because after Mimu Sakina, the next letter is Ta. That's good, mashallah. Now, the next example is the last verse there. فَجَعَلَهُمْ كَعَصْفٍ مَأْكُولٍ. فَجَعَلَهُمْ كَعَصْفٍ. So, which letter are we dealing with? What's the letter after a Meem?
Kaf.
Kaf.
Kaf. Now, so Kaf falls under which of the three categories for Meem Saakin?
Ikfa.
Is it Ikhfa? What's the letter for Ikhfa al-Shafawi?
Recite, what did you say?
If you say Ikhfa, what is the letter for Ikhfa al-Shafawi? It has just one letter. What's the letter?
For Ikhfa.
Yes. Assalamu
alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. I can hear you.
You said Ikhfa has just one letter.
Yes, Ikhfa al-Shafawi, not the Ikhfa of Nun Sakina. Ikhfa of Meem Sakina, that is Ikhfa al-Shafawi, has just one letter.
That's Ba, right?
Yes, that's Ba. So this cannot be Ikhfa al-Shafawi.
نعم فجعلهم كأسف.
So think if Ba is out of it, is it idgham or is it iqlab? Is it idgham or is it izhar?
Is hard.
Yes, izhar al-Shafawi.
Al-Shafawi.
So it's, in fact, let me give you an expo or a shortcut. For Meem Sakina, it's very easy. What you need to do is you just check. After Meem Sakina, is it Ba or Meem? If it is Ba, you do Ikhfa. If it is Meem, you do what? Idgham, you merge. If it is neither of these two, you do Izhar al-Shafawi. It's quite straightforward.
Recite, come again. You are breaking.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
No. No.
Okay, you didn't get it. Okay, let me try to take it again one more time. But can you hear me? Can you all hear me now? Is it clear? Sorry, it's clear, right?
It's clear.
Okay, so what I said was, whenever you have Meem Sakina and you want to know which of the three rules you apply, it's quite easy. It's straightforward. What you simply do is you try to note what letter is coming immediately after the Meem Sakina. Is it Meem or is it Ba? If it is Meem, you do it wrong. If it is Ba, you do what? Ikhfa. If it is neither Meem nor Ba, any other letter that you see, you do Izhar al-Shafawi. Straightforward. Is that clear?
Okay.
Yes. So in terms of pronunciation, how to pronounce them, please, you note that you do a gunna. You have to pause whenever you're pronouncing idgham mutamathilain or ikhfa al-Shafawi. You have to do a pause for them. Let me give you examples. Like when you say mihim, you're doing what? A pause. You're doing a gunna because there's a ba after a Meem Sakina. So to do those ones, you need to do a pause. Now mihim, that pause is a must for ikhfa, sorry, for idgham mutamathilain is a must. And the same thing for ikhfa al-Shafawi. But if it is izhar, which is the ones with plenty letters, you don't do gunna for it. Example, you say faja'alahum ka'asfin. Faja'alahum ka'asfin. You don't do a pause.
Okay, yes.
You understand? Faja'alahum ka'asfin. You don't say faja'alahum ka'asfin. So for izhar ash-shafawi, you don't do a gunna, you don't do a pause. But for idgham mutamathilain and for ikhfa ash-shafawi, you have to do a pause. You have to do a gunna. Is that clear?
No, it's clear, sir.
Okay. I guess my network is still shaky, right?
Yes, it's still shaking.
I'm sorry about that. We're going to take the next surah. I hope everybody is with me now. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. The next surah is Surah Al-Quraysh. I'll recite it and then we'll look at the rules of Meem Saakin and then. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. The first one is إيلافهم رحلة. إيلافهم رحلة. What rule is that?
إظهار الشفوي.
إظهار الشفوي. ما شاء الله. بارك الله. That's إظهار الشفوي. I hope every other person understands that. That's quite fast. The next one is الذي أطعمهم من جوع. أطعمهم من جوع. This is it.
الإدغام متماثلين.
الإدغام متماثلين. بارك الله فيك. You've been quite active. بارك الله فيك. I hope every other person is following this fast. Let me see who are online. Abdullah, and is this who has been answering? Is that Sister Bashira?
It's Abdullah.
Okay, Abdullah, mashallah. Sorry. So
Sister Bashira has been on mute.
On mute.
Sister Alima, I don't know. Maybe she's not with us.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. So I hope you're with us and I hope you're understanding the class. You've not been making contributions.
I actually don't understand. Maybe because I've missed a lot of classes.
Okay, well, that's not my fault. I think it's your fault. So, but how many classes have you missed? Have you been part of us?
No.
Okay, this is your first class?
Second.
Second, you're quite behind. You'll need to go back and watch most of our videos. We'll be looking at the rules of Noon and Meem Saakin. And in fact, we finished the rules of Noon and Meem Saakin. So you'll have to go back and listen to our previous videos to get a grasp of what we'll be talking about, so you'll understand, inshallah. So we'll make it easy. What of Sister Halima?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay, are you following? Do you understand the class?
Average.
Average. Well, if a person does self-evaluation and says 50%, I guess the actual value will be around 30, because naturally people will overestimate themselves. Okay, so what do you not understand? let me take it gradually. There are 3 rules for Meem Sakina. Can you mention them?
The 3 rules.
Yes, for Meem.
If when Meem Sakina follows a ba or a Mim, if it's after a ba, if a ba is after Meem Sakina, it's
Okay.
Ikhfa.
Ikhfa
That's
Ashafawi.
Ikhfa.
Yes, very correct.
Ikhfa
Yes.
Ashafawi.
Okay. MashaAllah. The other ones?
If it's a Mim, it's Idgham.
MashaAllah. Yes, it's idgham. And then if it's
And
not
if
Meem or
it's neither Mim nor ba,
okay.
it's I.
Idhar Ashafawi. MashaAllah. Barakallahu feek. You've been actually following. So now this one, Sister Halima, I want you to actually answer this question. Are you with me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So this last one, I want you to tell me what rule is that. وآمنهم من خوف. وآمنهم
من خوف. That's Idgham.
إدغام متماثلين. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. So please don't forget the extra name, إدغام متماثلين or إدغام مثلين. Yeah, so I will know that this is for Meem Sakina and not for Nun Sakina. MashaAllah. So you've been actually following and you really got this, and I'm quite impressed. So I'll need you to recite this surah one after the other. So let's start with Sister Bashira. Please recite from the beginning of the verse. Sister Bashira, are you there? I guess she's no longer there or something. Okay, she muted her
She's on
mic.
mute.
Yes. Unmute your mic, please. Unless if she's not there. Okay, let's start with you, Sister Halima. Can you recite it for us, please?
Naam. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. We need you to recite Suratul Quraysh for us. This surah, please recite it for us.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإلاف قريش لإلاف قريش إلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
MashaAllah, barakallahu fiqh. But your pause at this idgham mutamathilain is not enough. الذي أطعمهم الذي أطعمهم. Recite it, please.
I can't hear you.
Recite that last verse one more time.
Okay. الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
I am still not satisfied with the gunna. You are reciting it as الذي أطعمهم من جوع. You're not doing gunna. You're doing إظهار أشفوي. It should be إدغام متماثلين like this. الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. Now take it one more time.
الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
Okay. Just make sure you give due attention to gunna. Pause means you have to pause on it and it comes out of your nose with your mouth. أطعمهم هم
Where did you say
من
that you
جوع.
pause? Okay, أطعمهم.
هم الذي
Okay.
أطعمهم من جوع. That's the pause I'm talking about.
Okay.
الذي
الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
Okay, I'll manage that. Sister Halima, are you there? It's your turn.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وأطعمهم من خوف.
الذي
أطعمهم من جوع وأمنهم من خوف.
Now, you are also not giving due recognition for pause, for the pause. الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. That pause is quite important. أطعمهم هم من جوع.
الذي أطعمهم من I can't take it.
Yeah, you can break it. الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. الذي
Okay. الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
It's called وآمنهم من خوف.
Okay. وآمنهم من خوف.
There's no pause. وآمنهم من خوف.
وآمنهم من خوف.
MashaAllah, that's the pause. You really need to get used to it. Don't be in a hurry to go over the verse. You have to pause. Is there any other person on the line who wants to recite it? Any other person?
No.
Okay, now تفضلي.
Mala, I want to recite.
Yes.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم رحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من خوف.
Naam. MashaAllah. Barakallahu feek. Is there any other person? So the last thing I'll do is I would like to recite it and then you recite after me.
Okay.
Is that fine?
Now.
Okay. Just make sure you take note of the way I recite it and you try to recite it the exact same way. Is
Okay.
that okay?
Now,
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله
الرحمن
الرحيم
لإيلاف قريش
لإيلاف قريش
قريش
إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف
إيلاف
رحلة
الشتاء والصيف
فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت
اعبدوا رب هذا
البيت
الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف
الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
Okay, MashaAllah, Barakallahu feekum.
وفيك بارك الله.
I think I can say to a reasonable extent that this class is one of the best classes I've had so far. At least you've been following the class, and there are signs that you understand the class today. So please, I would like you to do muraja'ah, that is a lot of revision of what we've done so far. We'll have one last practical class where we're going to combine ahkamu nunu sakina and ahkamu mimu sakina. You should be able to distinguish between the both of them. You should know the verses, the letters that stand for nunu sakina, idhar for nunu sakina, and idhar shafawi for mimu sakina, idgham for nunu sakina, and idgham for mimu sakina, as well as ikhfa, and then you have iqlab for nunu sakina. So I want to jumble it to identify it. And please, are we together? Are you still there? Okay, I think your speakers are on mute. Okay, mashallah. So I'm going to see if you can identify them where they are mixed up together. If you have nunu sakina and mimu sakina in the same verse or in the same surah, can you point them out? And one of the surahs we'll be using, inshallah, in the next class is going to be إِذَا زُلْزِلَتِ الْأَرْضُ زِلْزَالَهَا. So I'm giving you a heads up so that you can go and recite the surah and point out the nunu sakina and mimu sakina you can find there and other surahs, inshallah. And then after that class, we're going to look at the rules of Lam Shamsiya, and Lam Qamariya, inshallah. That will be the next class, after the practical class. Any question? I think it's for me. So if there are no questions, I think we can end the class today. You can always, if you want to give a feedback, you can always tell me if something is not doing right. You can always correct me. You can always draw my attention to it, and I will make the class better and more interesting and more interactive. The goal is to make you understand, and that's my duty. So feel free to always draw my attention. If I'm too fast, you can always let me know, inshallah. There's no any question or observation. I say, سبحانك اللهم بحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم
وعليكم السلام